Hello guys, welcome to another video. I hope it's a happy Monday and you're enjoying yourself wherever you are. My name is Omoyo Karaoke and I upload videos on my knitting and my crochet every Monday. They go live at 12 p.m. So karibu. If you watched the last video, I was talking about my WIPs. I showed you all the WIPs I have, why they are delayed or why they ended up as WIPs, what I'm planning to do with them, all that. If you didn't watch it, if you missed out, please go back and watch it, the video before this one. Also, if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're a return viewer, thank you so much and welcome back. If you have never subscribed to this channel, please take a moment and do so. Now let's get into the video of the day. I managed to finish the second last of the WIPs. So it looks like I'm doing LIFO, meaning last in, first out. Yeah. So here is the blanket. Beautiful. I am so proud of myself. This blanket is for a baby girl. She's not even 1 year yet. So this blanket is going to take her from her toddler's bed to a baby cot, to, I don't know which is which, baby cot to a toddler's bed or toddler's cot, and to her first independent bed. And also, depending on what the parents choose to do, it can also be the best cuddling blanket for mom, dad, and daughter. So it's finished. I love it. The measurements are 48 inches by 60 inches long. So meaning it's gonna give her a service for a long time. One down. So my next project is this bag. If you haven't watched the video on WIPs, just go back there. All the stories are there about all these WIPs. My humongous bag. So I managed to do the lining, and this lining is silk lining. So I had to do what they call overlock to ensure that it's not gonna open up. Silk fabric has that tendency of, when you sew it, if you leave the edges open, it will open up. So overlock is done, it's nice. I'm going to be attaching this by hand sewing. I'm not going to use the machine, and the reason why I'm doing hand sewing is from my experience and also lessons learned and as advised by other experienced bag makers. So I used to ask my fundi to also do the sewing by machine here, but then the edges would look very untidy. Either they stretch too much or they are too tight. They just become horrible. So I met this lady, Lawela. Go and check her on Instagram. And she makes amazing, oh my God, she makes amazing bags. So, and amazing stuff, many things. She's a jack of all of them. So she told me, just make the lining using the machine, have it sewn, but then attaching to the bag, you use your hands so that you can maintain the tension that you want and it's neat. So that's what I'll be doing by hand. I've also made the handles. These are 2 handles. Also this one I was taught how to make by Lawela. Let me tell you, you should join our community of knitters and crocheters. It's a hub of knowledge, a hub of skills, a hub of help. There's nothing you can't get there. So she showed me how to make these straps, and they are strong and nice, and they're not stuffed inside. So I'm going to attach on 2 sides. So I will have them attached here, and also the other one on this other panel here. And then these panels that are falling on the outer like this, I have another handbag, let me call it a lock or something. I don't know what they're called. You can tell me in the comment section. But you know, those things you use to funga the bag, that's what I mean, those things. Let's call it a handbag lock. So I have one that I can put here, and once I put it here, this is how it's likely going to look. So the bag is going to look something like that. We're going to see you when all this is done. Well, guys, I said let's see you when the bag is done. And it is done. Here it is. Here is the bag. I have a few lessons that I learned from this bag, and I want to tell you. It took longer than I thought it would take to finish. After also showing you that the lining is done, the bag is done, the handles are done, it still took longer. Why? Number one, you see my edge is color blue. My lining is color cream. So let me tell you, when you're choosing a lining, choose a lining that matches the color of your edge, because sewing it in is gonna be technical. So I started sewing with cream thread, and it was showing on the outer because this is blue and cream was just popping. It was showing all the work of knitting of the sewing. So I told myself, okay, I don't mind having the blue on the inside so that the outer looks neat. So then I tried the blue on the inside to look neat on the outer, and the inside looked horrible. So I eventually had to use this clear thread. So this is way thinner than the thread that is used to make jewelries, like for beading. This is way thinner, but I guess even the one for beading can do because it is even much stronger. So this is what I used. I got this one from Freeman's, and the whole roll is 500 shillings. And with that, we got a knit inside and a knit outside. So the bag is finally done. I also decided I'm not going to do the clip that I wanted to do. I'll leave it as open as it is. This bag is for the beach use, and so can carry a lot. So this is the second WIP that is finished from what I showed you. Like I said, leave or last in, first out. Then I also showed you these granny squares. By then they were also just granny squares. So I managed to do all of them. This bag has taken 15 of them. And I have done the borders at the top here, and I have done the straps. I've done 2 straps to make it more stable. Otherwise, even one would have done. But these are 2. They don't open the bag like this because that's not the design of the bag, but you have 2 straps there to reinforce and just give it weight. It's not fully complete because I haven't done a lining, and I want to do a lining because if you put things inside the bag without a lining, the yarn stretches. Depending on how heavy you do, the yarn will stretch. To avoid that, the lining holds everything together and makes sure that the bag is intact. So I'm yet to do the lining, but I'm happy. Hope you love it. So out of the projects that were WIPs, work in progress, 3 are finished. But Wamoyo is Wamoyo. I went back to my favorite beanie. I made 3 of them. One is already sold, and that one was sold with another gray one, showing you somewhere here on the side. And the person who bought them wanted me to add cat ears because she's a cat lover. So pro parent, you're welcome to design your own knitted items with me. So I did 3 more in this week. This color, and this is the largest. This is like a size XL. And then this is a size large, and the other one I think was a size large as well. So here we go. That brings me to the end of this video. That's all I've done in a week. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I don't know why I feel like you may have questions. So please ask me those questions in the comment section below. Kuna venye na feel kama you guys will have questions out of this video. So ask me those questions in the comment section down below. This comes to the end of a whole week of crochet. There is nothing knitted in the whole week. It was all crochet. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video, and remember to subscribe for more. In the next video, I think I will show you all the yarn that I have used this month, and definitely everything that I have done, not done, everything that I have made this month. Yes. If you're curious, if you're looking for inspiration for new items to make, if you get inspired by my videos, make sure not to miss that one. For now, it's bye.